10 Cats does Countdown. Sean Locke, Lee Mack, Vic Reeves, Sarah Pascoe, Alex Horn and the Horn Section, Susie Dent, and Rachel Riley. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. Did you know, for example, in Papua New Guinea, the word for 10 is 2 hands. It's actually a very traditional society. Papua New Guinea goes out to work every morning, while Mama New Guinea stays home to look after the kids. There are 100 native speakers of Manx, the language spoken in the Isle of Man. So Manx is a language, and not, as I thought, a type of elasticated control pant for dads. Manx. And numeracy and literacy skills in the UK have declined since 2003. But don't worry, we're still world leaders in starting wars and closing libraries. Right, let's get started. OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's Sean Locke. Sean Locke's bubbly outlook and friendly personality mean he's the life and soul of any fight in a Wetherspoons car park. Sean Locke is one of the finest comedians in the country, a hilarious stand-up and a brilliant all-round guy. And joining Sean tonight is Vic Reeves. Yes, Vic Reeves. He's crazier than the paving outside a pensioner's bungalow. He's more wacky than a hungry Jeremy Clarkson. And he's nuttier than Mrs. Brown's knickers. Up against them this evening, it's our special guest team captain, Lee Mack. Lee Mack is from Blackburn in Lancashire, but now lives in London because, well, you would, wouldn't you?
I'm not, but it'll go with the joke. I'm from Southport, but carry on. Still works.
Lee Mack is from Southport, but now lives in London. Because, well, you would, wouldn't you?
Doesn't work because no one knows where Southport is. Yeah, you're from Southport, you idiot. I mean, forget it.
Lee used to work in a bingo hall, but don't worry, you won't have to deal with confused pensioners struggling with the numbers tonight, because you're not on Sean's team. And Lee's teammate, Sarah Pascoe. Sarah is a vegan, and if you want to know what that is, it's basically a non-meat eater who doesn't find being a vegetarian quite sanctimonious enough.
Is there something more strict than vegan?
Yeah, fruitarians?
No way.
Yeah?
I thought
Just
that was the new name for opal fruits.
And there's people, I think, who only eat raw vegan food.
Cardboardarians.
Can you have eggs?
No, but why is it so...
Is that your chat-up line, Jimmy?
You can go take a day off here.
Yeah. I'm not saying Sarah's going to struggle at Countdown tonight, but she has somehow managed to misspell Sarah.
OK, my parents spelt my name. I had nothing to do with it. Did I? I was being born. I would have put an H on the end if I could go back and be listened to.
You could just add the H now, couldn't you?
Could I?
It's written there.
Where is it?
It's on the front of there.
Yeah, Rachel's got some letters.
Could you find us a H in the
Might be a
consonants?
bit bigger, but there'll be one in here somewhere.
You want a H?
Yeah.
We can actually make you... Oh, hang on.
Oh, my God.
Oh. You're going to be careful doing that because you get helicopters landing everywhere.
Does that look OK?
Yeah.
Can I just start? I'm a bit anal with that. I've got to see the A as well.
OK, there we go.
I love the idea that someone's just tuning in now going, my right eye is knackered.
OK. Lee, you've been a guest captain on the show before, but you've never won. Is that going to change tonight?
Oh, definitely, yes. I've done a lot of work since I was last on the show. I plan to join all the list of great British captains. I'm, of course, talking about Sensible, Caveman, Birdseye, Corelli's mandolin.
How are you going to motivate your teammate, Sarah?
I told her before we came on the show, you know, I'll give her the motivating words, didn't I, of the sooner, you know, we get this done, the sooner we can go home.
OK, Sarah, what are you going to bring to the team?
Well, I'm going to bring compassion, hope, integrity, poor eyesight, and I think I might be immortal. So if the game goes on for ages, I'll still be here, winning for us.
Sorry, you think you might be immortal?
I've never died, and I can't imagine being dead. I just can't imagine not being here.
You're too young.
Because, Alex, you're working on something at the moment, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to get into the Guinness Book of Records as the oldest man in the world, which is taking up a lot of my time, but I'm currently... I'm new personal best, 36. When I was born, I was the worst person in the world at being the oldest man in the world, so I've gone up about 3 billion places.
OK. Sean, what were your hobbies as a kid?
I used to love playing computer games, you know, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, when you were a kid, was conscription.
No, I used to collect stuff. I used to collect butterflies. I spent hours admiring the delicate structure of their wings and the beautiful colours. Then I used to roll them into a ball and put them in my pocket. It turned out my collection was worthless. And death rattles. I used to practice death rattles.
Could you give us an example of a death rattle?
That's one. This is my own personal favourite.
Apparently when you die, you do let out a big... It's your last breath, isn't it? So I think I might die with one of those things you get at kids' parties in mouth.
Oh, yeah.
So the very last thing you do is go... Let's give it a bit of lift, isn't it?
My granddad's last words, as we all gathered round him, were very, very poignant. His very last words were, as he lay there, he just went, knock, knock.
That would have been a lot funnier if you'd have saved it for the coffin.
No, I was annoyed because he was a funny bloke. I bet it was a good one.
If this would have been the real countdown and we'd been talking about this, you'd have had to say if you're affected by any of these issues.
Vic, last time you were on the show, you made up quite a lot of words.
That's the idea, isn't it?
To a point, but ideally you're meant to sort of make them up from words in the dictionary.
Yeah.
We'll try and stick with dictionary words.
Well, I will, yeah, all right, then.
OK. Lee, have you got a mascot?
I have got a mascot, Jimmy. Yes,
Excellent
I have got a
news.
mascot. At first I was thinking of using you, because I
as your
recently
mascot.
watched all your DVDs and I thought, you are the luckiest man I know. I changed my mind and I brought with me my lucky wishbone. It's my little lucky wishbone. And a funny story behind this, actually. This is the wishbone that my nan choked on and I inherited her house. Look at it. So, pop that there. Think of Nan.
Sarah, have you got a mascot?
Yeah, I bought some lucky kind of witchcrafty things. So this is a magic 8-ball. If you ask it a question, it tells you the answer. Am I going to be the best today? Yes, definitely. It does say that, but now it's hidden. And these are fortune cookies, so it gives you advice. Confession is good for the soul. I once killed a man.
Sean, have you got a mascot?
No, Jimmy, I haven't got a mascot. But Channel 4, basically, they've been complaining to me, they've been moaning to me that I don't have a digital profile. I'm not on Twitter, I'm not on Facebook, I don't have a website, I haven't got an email address. In fact, the only way you can find any record of me, I did get a high score on a pinball machine once. Here. And they said, well, we'd like you to do some tweeting. We'll set up a Twitter account and for you, and you can live tweet while it's being recorded. So I have a few tweets through. I've had this one. This is from Jamie. And he says, hi, Sean, just wanted to say, love the show, good luck tonight against Lee and Sarah. I don't know what you do when someone tweets you. What do you...
Well, you could either retweet that to your followers, or you could retweet it with a comment.
All right. I was going to say, leave me alone. There's a good one. This is from Hillary in Ashby de la Zouch. Sean, I hate you. I hope you lose as usual. You thicko. That's more like it. I'll read some more out later as they come through.
Sure. Vic, do you have a mascot?
Yes, here. It's fossilised. No, it's a mummified cod. Which I believe caused the death by choking of Queen Chit-shot.
What was she the queen of?
Egypt. But it's quite a cheeky little fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's my mascot. Thank you and good night.
Over in Dictionary Corner, we've got Alex Horne in the horn section. Now, obviously, it's great to have you here. Could you introduce the horn section?
Well, we could sing a little song if you want, just to say, you know, hello, if you want.
That'd be fabulous.
Yeah, OK. Ready? 1, 2. Here we go. You know your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Your love, keep on lifting.
Hiya! Hiya!
And hello, there we go.
And with Alex Horne in the horn section, of course, it's Susie Dent. Susie spent her whole life studying the art of lexicography, and now, with her regular appearances on Countdown, she's been given the opportunity to share her boring work with the rest of the country. Susie, what's the weirdest rumour you've heard about yourself on this show?
On one of the more popular fact sites, which aren't always facts, they said I'd been in prison in Cambodia for a while, and I was married to a paperclip millionaire. But, you know, you can never trust those sites, because they say you're a comedian. Try and get my own back.
And in charge of the numbers, Rachel Riley. Rachel is a role model for any intelligent, ambitious young woman who wants to have a career, standing next to a row of jumbled-up letters. Rachel, if you had to be stranded on a desert island with either me, Susie, Lee or Sean, who would you go with?
Well, Susie would be quite good. She's quite strong. She's good at arm wrestling. But I think I'd go for someone taller that could kind of reach the coconut. So maybe one of the guys. I don't know Lee well enough. I think Sean...
You'd have to know me well to know how tall I am.
You want someone tall enough to reach the coconuts?
Reach the coconuts, I think...
Not Tiny Jimmy. Little Jimmy Carr.
You can't reach the coconut.
John can. Oh, Jimmy, do you want me to get you a coconut? Oh, you know, because you didn't come, because Rachel didn't invite you.
I got invited, and she doesn't even know me very well.
I think Sean would be the first one to turn to cannibalism. So...
Sean wouldn't even wait for you to be shipwrecked for that.
So, yeah, I'd pick you, Jimmy. I think you'd probably be the first one to be able to call a helicopter. And chances are, if we've gone to a desert island, we might be there for tax purposes. It might be somewhere nice.
It's a good point well made. OK, tonight the prize the teams will be competing for is this, the Countdown Picnic Hamper. Go that way. Fabio, you drop your Scotch egg. Literally, that is his only job. OK, let's count down, everyone. Time for the first game. Lee and Sarah, you get the first pick of the letters.
OK.
Please.
Can I have a vowel, please?
Thank you, Sarah. Start with E.
And do you want to have a go? Shall I carry on?
Please.
Consonant, please.
Can I have a go, I was going to say?
T.
Oh.
We'll have a consonant, please. Yeah.
S.
Oh, please.
Vowel.
I.
Consonant.
F.
Vowel, please.
O.
Vowel, please.
A.
Thought so. Consonant.
P.
And you say the last one, because I've got to rearrange my letters that I've got so far.
Okay, we've got longer if we keep...
Consonant.
OK, and your time starts now. Sean, how many?
5.
5. OK, Vic?
6.
Ooh. Lee?
8.
OK, Sarah?
6, but I think it's wrong.
OK,
Yeah.
so let's start with your 5, Sean.
Foist.
Like a New York cop would say first. Didn't it? Vic, your 6?
Piston.
Good word. Very good.
Sarah, your 6?
OK, so I've written stipend, which is like a stipend, but without the end, so it's not finished. It's still going.
Susie, stipend?
No stipend without
Yet.
the D.
Lee, your 8.
Just letting you know about a little thing I did on holiday. I went to Ethiopia the other week, and you know the country Ethiopia. And people often say to me, they say, you know, Ethiopia was nice, but what are the people from Ethiopia called? Idiots. Ethiopians. So that's E-T-O-P-I-A-N-S.
Susie, is that made-up word in the dictionary?
Nearest you get is Ethiopian.
OK, so 6 points to Sean and Vic.
Yes.
Susie, Alex, could they have done any better?
If they got longer words.
They would have done better.
Yeah, exactly. 7s or 8s would have been more. 9 would have been more.
9 would have been
Anything
terrific.
more than 6.
We had sapient panties. Both those are 7s.
Panties.
Panties.
Panties off. So at the end of that, Sean and Vic are in the lead with 6. On to our first numbers round. Sean and Vic, your turn to pick the numbers.
2 from the top, please, and everywhere else.
And 4 little. Thank you, Sean. And for the first numbers today, they are 9.
Ooh.
Oh, another 9.
Ooh.
5, 1, and the big one's 125. And the target, 527.
OK, your time starts now. OK, so the target was 527. Did you get it, Sean?
Yeah.
Vic, did you get it?
No.
Lee, did you get it?
I got it.
Sarah, did you get it?
No. No. Well, I've got 500 by timesing 100 times 5, and then I added 25 to that, which is 1 times 25. And then I just looked at that for ages, hoping that the lines...
You could just use the 25.
You could, but then there's more numbers left to befuddle you. And then I just literally stared at 2 9s, going, please become 2.
What's 9 divided by...
9, nothing.
No.
Yes, I think
Wow.
so.
But if 9 divided by 9 was 1...
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, oh! Thanks, guys. I've got it now. Yes!
Lee, did you get it, Lee?
I did it exactly the same way, but just a bit quicker.
Take us through it, Lee. How did you do it?
I took the 100, and then I times it by the 5.
500.
And then I added the 25.
Yeah.
Then I added the 1.
Yep.
And I thought, right, I'm going to need another 1 here. And I've only got a 9 and a 9. I thought, I can't divide them because that equals nothing. But then I remembered the last minute it was 1. So I created a 1 that way. But then I was still thinking, but what next? And then I thought, I wonder if I was to add those numbers up. I think that makes 527.
It does indeed. 527.
Yeah.
Sean, did you do it the same way?
Yes, exactly the same.
OK, so Sean and Vic have 16, Lee and Sarah have 10.
Come on.
OK, time now to go across to Dictionary Corner. Alex, what have you got for us?
Sorry, I'm very hungry, so I thought we'd do some cooking. That's right.
Yeah, sure.
We're going to do cooking with music against the clock because it's countdown. So we've got a microwave. So we're going to cook. I'm going to cook a dish for Susie. You can do this at home if you want. This is. I'll instruct you how to do it. It involves an egg, and we end up with an egg dish. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. This is how to cook an egg dish. Good luck. Pick up an egg and pick up a cup. Hit it 3 times so the egg opens up. Pour out the contents and dispose of the shell into a bin. Here you go, mate. Now pick up a fork. That's right. Stir it all up. Give it a good old whisk. Make the most of the cup. The yolk and the albumin should now look like a sort of egg. Now go to the microwave and open the door. Put in the cup, then shut the door. Type in 1 minute, and when I say now, you can press start. Here we go. Now, pick up a knife and batter the bread. Creamy and thick, a real generous bread. Pick up the ketchup and dollop it onto 1 slice. You're going to be eating this in a minute. Here we go. Pick up the knife, then pick up the bread, and then change your mind. Put down the bread. Check on the microwave. You should see there's 30 seconds left. We're halfway to egg heaven. Now pick up your cup, because you now want a drink. You can't find the cup. Where is the cup? The cup's in the microwave, and that's where the egg is heating up. I think it's going pretty well. You don't need a drink. You just need an egg. To check on the clock. Oh, there's 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we just get out the delicious egg dish here. And this really is a treat for you, Susie. It's like an egg ball. Put that there. Anyone could do this. And then you just gobble it up, really, once you've cooked it. So there we go, Susie.
I've just become a fruitarian.
Have you? Not interested.
I'd buy that song.
I really love it.
It's one of the best songs I've heard for a long time.
I didn't know it was a song.
I
That's brilliant.
genuinely despised the song. I love the recipe.
It is edible.
I mean, in that you can put it in your mouth, but, I mean, we don't know what the repercussions are going to be. We'll find out.
Another one of Jimmy's chat-up lines.
Alex Horne in the horn section, everyone. Here is your teaser. The words are sour tits. The clue is always getting in the way. That's sour tits, always getting in the way. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were sour tits. The clue was always getting in the way. It was, of course, tourists. So, Sean and Vic are in the lead with 16 points. Time to mix things up a little bit. They've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Sean and Lee. So, Sean, your turn to choose.
Yes, can I have a vowel, please, Rachel?
E.
Another vowel, please.
O.
Another vowel, please.
E.
And another vowel, please.
A.
Consonant, please.
Z.
Consonant, please.
R.
Consonant, please.
G.
Consonant, please.
L.
Consonant, please.
And the last one, R.
OK, and your time starts now. What did you get, Sean? How many?
6.
Lee?
8. I hope someone remembers this country.
OK, Sean, let's hear your 6.
Regale.
Oh!
Very nice.
You've changed.
OK, Lee, you're 8.
Reglazer.
Yeah, right to the clap. Amazing. Reglaze is in, but not reglazer.
Well, hang on, who's doing the work? If you can reglaze, somebody has to have that profession.
Glazier reglazes.
Reglazer. Well, what's a glazer? Somebody who glazes.
Yeah.
So a
Pottery.
reglazer, somebody who, if you break
Yeah,
your
I'll
glaze.
take
No,
the
but you
point.
just get
I'll
the
just
same
put the R
glazer
in.
back. You wouldn't get a glazer to do the job.
You can only glaze once, can't you? You
No.
just have it- you have
I
it
come
glazed
from
again.
I was born in a very rough part of the country. There were so many broken windows, it became a profession. Reglazing.
While you've been arguing about this, Susie wrote the R on the end of it in the dictionary, so it's now officially in.
Well, I don't like to be like this, but, I mean, countdown rules are very important. It's right in my nature to say I would love it to be fine and it would be great, but, you know, they're so tough on the rules.
If rules are unfair, then they should be changed. And I feel like the world should reward people who tried really hard, and that's Lee.
I feel both pleased and patronised at the same time.
I'll tell you what, Lee. 6 points to Sean. Could they have done any better?
There's quite a scary word, areole.
Oh, yeah. Was that there, was it?
Why is that scary?
It's scary because it comes up quite a lot on Countdown, and I always do these involuntary hand gestures.
Yeah. OK, so at the end of all that, Sean and Vic have 22, Lee and Sarah have 10. Right, now it's time for Sarah and Vic to go head-to-head. Sarah, your turn to pick the numbers.
Great. Can I have 2 big ones and the rest small ones?
Thank you, Sarah. 2 large, 4 little. And this time the little ones are 9, 2, 9, 10. And the big ones, 25 and 100. And the target, 660.
So, Alex, you've got the band here. Why don't you do the countdown music for this one?
Yeah, we could do. I mean, I was hoping to wash down the egg with one of these. Can we do it in sort of a German-style countdown clock?
And you're going to down that in 30 seconds?
I'm going to try.
OK, your time starts now. Is there a boot? I think one is just on the...
Just on the lapel.
It's fine.
I'm very pleased with myself.
So the number was 660. Vic, did you get it?
No.
Sarah, did you get it?
No. But in my defence, this one's really hard. And if you'd done the last one again, I would have got it this time.
You get a point for the nearest one, too.
Right, so
Yeah.
how close did you get, Vic?
Well, I've got 3, and I also got 2,500. Right.
What did you get?
I got 225.
Let's find out if it could be done. Rachel, could it be done?
Yep, it could have been done. You could have said 100 minus 25 minus 9 is 66, and times it by 10.
Oh.
Can I just explain how I got to my 3?
Yeah, how did you get the 3, yeah?
10 minus the 9 equals 1, and 1 times 2 equals 2, and you just add them together.
But hang on, you've used the one twice. The scores at the moment, Sean and Vic are on 22, Lee and Sarah are on 10. And here is your teaser. The words are pube rugs. The clue is very resistant. That's pube rugs, very resistant. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were pube rugs. The clue was very resistant. It was, of course, superbug. Sean, have you had any more tweets in? Your live tweeting?
I'm glad you asked me, Jimmy, because, yes, I have. I've actually just got my first death threat. I'm sure it's not from the real Hugh Edwards. This is a nice one. This is from Jerry in Basildon. Hi, Sean. Can you think of a new biscuit? That's somebody using the medium in, in a creative, positive way. And it's a hybrid of a hobnob and a jammy dodger. I haven't decided on the name yet. It's either a hob dodger or a jammy knob.
OK, on with the game. Lee and Sarah, your turn to choose the letters.
Ooh, great. OK.
Would you like to choose them, Sarah?
I would like to choose 2 of them. Consonant and a vowel, please.
T and U.
Right. Sarah, relax. I'm going to take it from here.
Great.
Can I have 3 consonants, please, Rachel?
Ooh.
Ooh.
T and L.
And we'll have a vowel.
E.
Another vowel.
U.
A consonant.
Another T.
We'll have a vowel, please.
O.
OK, your time starts now. Lee, how many did you get?
5.
Ooh. Sarah?
6.
Sean?
I've only got 4.
Ha! Idiot.
Vic?
6.
Let's hear your 4, Sean.
Pout.
OK. Lee, your 5?
Pluto.
Susie, can you have Pluto?
Not with a small p.
Who's the thicko now?
What's your 6, Vic?
Puttle. P-U-T-T-L-E. It's a very small puddle.
I mean, if it's not in there, it should be. It's a great word.
It's not in. I looked up pottle because I thought you were going to come up with
That's
that.
my word.
Neither of them are in.
Change that quick.
So, Sarah, what was your word?
Now my word is...
Well, you're really good at thinking under pressure.
hot.
So, 4 points for Sean's team. OK, Alex, Susie, could they have done any better?
I've got puzzle, teapot, Pulitzer and opulent, none of which can't do any of them. And a very, quite a frightening word, output.
You could have put out. I put out someone's window recently, and guess what? Guess who I phoned?
I wonder.
The reglazer.
It's in the dictionary.
Just saying.
OK, time to go across to Dictionary Corner once again. Alex, what have you got for us this time?
Well, I thought it'd be nice to involve this guy, Will, the bassist, who he's kind of the least, not respected, but least appreciated member of the band. I think, like, imagine if you go to the zoo and you get, like, the lions and the penguins, and he's more like just a pigeon who's flown in. You wouldn't miss him. If he wasn't there, you wouldn't know he wasn't there. So I thought we'd let him play a few notes by himself, because he can do it really well. Do a C for Jimmy. Do a C. Huh? Pretty good. My favourite one of his notes is the A, which is rather special. Do an A. Wow, isn't it? Compare that to the B. I've never liked the B. Do a B. Do it again. And then the A. Do the A. See what I mean? The G, I have no idea. I have no emotions about the G. Do the G. Does nothing for me. Whereas the E, I'm very happy. Do an E. And that spells cabbage. It's nice to know what cabbage sounds like. We know what it tastes like. This is what it sounds like. Play cabbage. C-A-B-B-A-G-E. It's a cabbage song. C-A-B-B-A-G-E. It's a cabbage song. Where are we eating the cabbage? In the cafe. We're eating the cabbage in the cafe. Play cafe. C-A-F-E. That's cafe. C. And now I'm thirsty. Give me a coffee. Decaf. D-E-C-A-F. That's decaf. I'm still hungry, though. Give me some beef. Beef. B-E-E-F. There's beef. Nice, isn't it? One more. And then you can do egg. Egg. Can you do egg? E-G-G. There's egg. One more egg, and then finally, last one, can you do beetroot? Beetroot. B-E-E-troot. You can't do them all, but it's nice, isn't it? It's real. The basics. So this was
Alex Horne in the horn section, everyone. You're right, you know, I wouldn't miss him. The scores at the moment, Sean and Vic have 26, Lee and Sarah have 10. And here's your final teaser. The words are anal mist. The clue is brings me luck. That's anal mist, brings me luck. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were anal mist. The clue was brings me luck. It was, of course, talisman. OK, time for our final letters game. Sean and Vic, your turn to choose. Vic.
Make yourself
How
useful.
many is there?
9.
Yeah, we'll have 9 then.
You choose. Why don't you choose?
All right, 3 consonants.
R, N, and G.
3 vowels.
I, E, and I.
A consonant.
N,
A vowel.
U,
And a consonant.
and the last one, T.
Thank you.
OK, and your 30 seconds starts now. Sean, how many?
7.
Vic?
7.
Lee?
9.
Oh, very cool, 9. Sarah?
I'm going to go 7.
Sarah, what's your 7?
Ringier. Something
Ringier.
that's more ringy. Ringier.
Ah, OK. Susie, is ringier...
I'll tell you how I'm spelling it. R-I-N-G-I-E-R. Ringier.
You'd need 2 R's.
Uh-oh.
But it's not in. I don't know if that helps or not. But...
So double wrong, is what we're saying. Vic, your 7?
Can I have a go at 2? There's one of them I'm not convinced about, but I know I've got one for sure.
We would let you, but Sean's really strict on the rules.
I've got renting.
Renting.
Renting, but I'd like nut ring.
So renting you're going for, but nut ring... Is nut ring in there, by any chance?
It's not.
Is it not there? I'm surprised.
OK, Sean, your 7?
Turning. As in to turn. when you need to change the direction of a car, turning it.
I mean, turning. We've already had a brilliant explanation, sort of delivered as if we're deaf pensioners. It's in
Turning.
Let's go to the 9. Lee, you're 9. That's a word.
Reuniting.
Yay!
Well, amazingly, that's 18 points to Lee. I imagine Sean is fine with that, because that is part of the rules.
Yeah. It's just a game.
It's an incredible reversal of fortune.
Yes. It's fantastic. It's what makes this game so addictive.
OK. So, Susie, Alex, could they have done any better?
How gets 9?
There's a 10, actually.
Actually, that word cropped up recently. This is why, because my... I don't know if I mentioned, but my window smasher is... And when the reglazer came round, I said, what exactly are you doing? He says, I'm reuniting the window with the window frame. I said, you are not just clever, you are one of the cleverest reglazers I've ever met.
And he was from Ethiopia.
He was the best Ethiopian reglazer. Now I'm adding a little story with all the words I've used so far. And they all fucked off to Pluto. Get on with the show.
OK, so Sean and Vic have 26 points. Lee and Sarah are now in the lead with 28. So fingers on buzzers, it's time for today's crucial countdown conundrum.
Oh, sorry,
Is this
I was going to go for Downton.
And your time starts now. Lee.
Well, I don't know if this is right. It might be wrong. So what I'm going to go for is... I know it is...
Start the clock again.
Can I go again?
Yeah.
It's me.
Can we not stop the clock? Stop the clock! Stop the frigging clock! Sean.
Is it Birmingham?
Renumbering.
Numbering.
Renumbering.
No, it's numbering.
Numbering, that's what I meant.
Numbering.
Numbering, sorry.
Sorry, as a stickler for the rules.
No. It's numbering and I'm having it. It doesn't matter, we've won anyway. It doesn't matter because they can't capture us. Whatever, don't care. Who needs to happen?
Are we giving them the 10?
Are we giving them the 10? Says the referee finger that lives in his ear.
If you were in...
the 10. I'll leave it the finger. Come on, give me a straight answer. You'll go up the nose. We don't need it, we're 2 points ahead. Take your 10 and stick it where the sun don't shine. Give me the amper and let's just get the news on.
Let's have a look and see if that was right. It was the right answer, but too late.
Too late?
Too late.
How did it work?
So the final scores are Sean and Vic have 26, but at the last minute they did it. Lee and Sarah have 28. They're the winners. Congratulations, Lee and Sarah. You're now the proud owners of this countdown answer. That's all our families, our wonderful studio audience. Thank you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.
Next week, Adam, Josh and Alex are back, along with the totally tall Stephen Merchant in a new series of The Last Leg. That's live next Friday at 10. Well, coming up, years of training, and it's all down to this for One Last Summer in the North. Sarah Millican, it's Homebird live. That's next.